It's Judy on the radio, building dreams and achieving more, telling it just like it is. Most of all, keeping it real. Are you ready for real talk? Changing lives and communities. Real talk. Saving all our families. Real talk. Bringing hope for you and me. Real talk. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio.
Well, good morning and welcome to another hour of the Real Talk with Judy show. I am Dr. Judy, a Real Talk host. I want to thank you so very much for joining me this beautiful day. It is absolutely beautiful, and I want to thank you so very much for giving me 1 hour of your time. I want you to do me a favor. Go ahead and text, email, share this video, whatever you have to do to get others on. I am excited about the show today. I really am. Today I'm going to talk about visionary leadership, visionary leaders. I'm going to talk about visionary leaders, and I want you to join in. And it's really going to bless you. As you all know, I am a leadership trainer, coach. For over 50 years, I have taught, learned, and all of that about leadership. Leadership is my passion, and I believe that God has anointed and gifted me to lead, to train leaders, to build leaders. Matter of fact, I'm getting a master's degree right now in leadership. I'm in the Master's of Science in Leadership, just to enhance myself and to better myself for you. Yes, and I believe that we are worth it. And I believe it takes good leadership. It's not just enough to be in a position or just to sit in a position and say that you're a leader. If you're not really doing things, you're just sitting in a seat. But today I want to talk to the visionary leaders. I want to talk to you. I want to help you enhance your leadership abilities. And I want to make it work. So I am Dr. Judy Mandrell, as I said, your Real Talk with Judy live radio show host. And I am excited. I really am. So go ahead and I prepared this especially for you. I prepared this especially for you. And so I'm going to give it to you. So some of you who've been on before, you're following me, you know that my first thing I want to do is say hello to my mama. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So while I do that, would you please go ahead, text, email, share, get other people on here, because we get ready to get started in just a few minutes into the show. But first, I got to do this introduction, okay? So I want to say hello, Mama. Hello to you. So glad that you're joining or listening or will listen. So glad to have you in the land of the living. Y'all, she is my trusted advisor. I'm coming to realize you can't trust everybody to advise you. Some people really mean you no good. So you really got to pay attention. You really, in this day and time, you got to ask God to give you discernment. And when God show you who they are, don't try to make them be something that they're not. Trust God and go with it, okay? So, Mama, I want to thank you for all these years of pouring into me. I am your product. I am your product. I am. You have poured and trained and raised me. Now, here I am. And I want to say thank you, Mama. And I still thank you for your wisdom and input into my life. I want to say hello to my husband, Superintendent Jerry Mandrell. Y'all know he held the showdown last Tuesday for me. Did an excellent job. I was listening. I was in a meeting in St. Louis, had my headset on, my headphones on, but he did a good job. And I want to thank you so very much, sweetheart, for just carrying on. But of course he can carry on. He too poured a lot into me, so right, so he can carry on. And to Priscilla John Lewis, I absolutely have to thank her. I'm excited about what God is doing in her life and her daughter's life and in her life. What she's gonna present some to us after a while, y'all, and you all are gonna be blessed by it. Extremely proud of her. Thanking God for how she taken some I'm not gonna even say lemon, just some challenges in her life and made some nice stairways, nice roadways and pathway. And she's also my marketing team. And I want to say thank you, Priscilla, for all that you do to help me do what I do. And to all of you who listen, thank you so very much. All of you who tune in every Tuesday, some come for the first time, but you do come back. And I want to say thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you. I appreciate everyone who take time to listen to this show and those of you who go come back and play it over again, and those of you who listen on the radio or the app, I thank God for you. I really do, because you know why? You don't have to do it. There's 1,000 other radio stations you can tune into, or you could just not listen to this one at all. But you do. And I want to say thank you so, so very much. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. And before I get started, I want to invite you next Wednesday, which is June 11th, I believe. I think that's June 11th. I want to invite you. We'll be in our district meeting, and next Wednesday is Women Night. And I'm going to have Women Empowerment Infusion. That's what I'm going to have next Wednesday night. Women Empowerment Infusion Symposium. We got a panel of six powerful women who's going to be sharing with me that night. And I would like for you all to come. So if you would mark your calendar, I'll have you fly you out tomorrow night or so. But uh, uh, I want you to come. Marking is from 7:30 to 9:15. 7:30 to 9:15. 7:30 to 9. It's gonna be at Life Changers. It's gonna be at Life Changers. 601 Mississippi Road. So put everything together. Let's make it happen. And I would like to see you. Maybe you say, what color are we wearing? You know what? On next Wednesday night, uh, just wear a pastel color, whatever, a summer color. Come in your summer outfit or something, but I would like to personally invite you. I am really excited about it. All right, so let's delve into what I'm going to talk about today. Today, I'm going to talk about leadership, visionary leadership. And I want to start off, and you can get your pen and your paper and all of that good stuff. But I want to start off by defining what is a visionary leader, what a visionary leader is. A visionary leader is an individual who possesses the exceptional ability, listen to me, who possess the exceptional ability to perceive, okay, you got to see it, and articulate a clear, compelling, and often revolutionary future state for an organization, community, or even in a society. Okay, so a visionary leader is looking at the future, but they're able to see it, articulate it clearly, is compelling, and often revolutionized, and then it inspire a visionary leader, inspire and mobilize others to strive for and achieve that future. Okay, so a visionary leader get to see it, and they make the vision plain, then they articulate it clearly, but then they inspire and mobilize others to strive for and achieve that future vision that they saw. Okay, it's more than just having good ideas. Okay, it's about seeing beyond the immediate. It's about seeing beyond the immediate, envisioning what could be, and then passionately communicating that vision in a way that resonates deeply with people. making them want to partake of something that's bigger than themselves. So, in other words, a visionary leader with excitement, enthusiasm, right, is able to passionately communicate the vision to others, making them want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. You have to be able to really articulate, you got to be excited about what you're presenting. You got to be excited about what you see in the future. Right now, there's some things boiling, just brewing in my mind about a couple of things, and I am excited. I can't wait to communicate it to others. Okay, so visionary leader, you got to be is someone who can see the future, articulate it, and then get others to want to go along with it. But you got to be excited about it, and you got to be able to present. And the best, you got to present it in writing, and then I'm learning in school even to present it PowerPoint or some type of vision board, or make it clear so everyone can understand and receive from it. So you got to be excited about it. So let me break down and define even the more the vision, the aspects of a visionary leader. Okay, number one, they see what others don't see. A visionary leader see what others don't see. They have a unique foresight. They have a unique foresight. They can identify emerging trends, unmet needs, or unexplored opportunities that others miss. You know why? Because a visionary leader always have their telescopic lens on. They always have on their telescopic lens. They're always looking to see everywhere they go. They're looking, and things can pop up to their vision, to their eye, and they can see what is to be. They don't just react to the present. They actively conceptualize and shape the future. It's not just about the present. They use the present as a launching pad for the future. Okay, and they all we'll get down there a little later. I don't want to go past myself too fast, but they are always looking, how can I reshape? How can I redefine? What would make this better? How would this do? That's a visionary leader. You're looking through your lens, your eye lens, into the future. Okay, so you have a telescope and you're looking so you can look into the future. Number two, they possess a compelling vision. A visionary leader possess a compelling vision, clarity. The vision is distinct and easy to understand. It's easy to understand. It's distinct and easy to understand. It's inspirational. It invokes a strong emotion and motivate people to act. A visionary leader can get to the heart of the people with is excitement, because what you're doing, you're touching that part of them, that you're touching the part of their emotion to get them to motivate them and inspire them to act. You want people to be a part of what you're doing. Okay, so and then it's purpose driven. A visionary leader is purpose driven. The vision is purpose driven. Okay, the vision articulates why the future matters. The vision articulates why the future matters and the positive impact it will have. The vision is purpose driven. It articulates why the future matters and the positive impact it will have. So a visionary leader takes the vision, show the purpose of the future of it, the why the future of this vision matter, what is going to accomplish in the future, what is going to happen in the future. Then you would tell the positive impact it will have. This vision is going to impact the classes to exceed even better, and so forth. Okay, The vision is audacious yet anchored. While ambitious, it is not entirely divorced from reality. All right, let me make this point. You always have to deal with reality because reality is what is. Reality is the now. This is what's happening right now. So your vision, even though it's bold and audacious, it still have to be uh, tied to right now. Even if the path that you're going down is unknown. Okay. And what I'm saying is, I know that I'm going to see. I don't exactly know how I'm going to get there, but I know what C looks like. But I have to deal with A because A is reality. B is what I plan to do. That's my vision to get there. And let me tell you, y'all, the Bible said, without a vision, the people perish. That is true. You never know where you're going. So a visionary leader is necessary to help you see where they're going. They are masters communicators. A visionary leader is a master communicator. Okay. And I want to help some of you. One of the best ways to communicate is storytelling. Storytelling is when I know sometimes people get whatever with Joe Osteen, but storytelling bring people into the reality. Everybody like a good story. Everyone like a good story. When you go to the movies, you want to know, is the story good? Is the context good? Is it relatable? And so the visionary is a master communicator because they use narrative, metaphors, and vivid language to paint a picture of the future, making it tangible and exciting. So in other words, they have a blank canvas and they're painting the vision to you. They're making a picture. They're drawing the picture using colors and excitedly telling it so you can grasp it and take hold to it. Okay. Passion and conviction. A visionary leader with passion and conviction. Thank you, Minister Howard. God bless you. Their belief is in the vision is infectious, inspiring, confidence, and commitment in others. The passion and that visionary leaders have passion and conviction. They believe in what they believe in. They believe that that vision is possible. That vision is necessary, and they get you to see it. They paint that vision. They draw that vision. They make that vision happen, and it's repetitious. They constantly repeat or reiterate the vision, reinforcing its importance and ensuring widespread understanding. You can't just give it out one time. You have to keep it going, keep it going. That's why they keep the vision before you. They keep it for you. A visionary leader put that vision everywhere. Everywhere you go, they're sending notes. They're reminding you of the vision. They're making it happen. You're going to have this. It's going to do this because they understand the importance of repetition. So visionary leaders, sometimes you'll find them repeating themselves often, especially if you talk to me. I may tell it to you 100 times because I believe in it, but I want you to get it. I want you to jump on board. I want you to see how important it is. Visionary leaders, they inspire and empower others. Shared ownership is shared. They don't just dictate. Visionary leaders don't just dictate. They invite others to contribute to the vision and own it. They don't, a visionary leader is not a solo leader. They want you invited. They want you involved. They want to have that. They want you to get it. They create an environment where people feel empowered to innovate and take initiative. A visionary leader, hello, Pastor. They're a visionary leader making the environment so others will feel comfortable to innovate and take initiative. Okay, visionary leaders build trust and autonomy. They trust their teams to find the how. They trust their team to find the how, providing guidance and support. They're not micromanagers. Me personally, I do not like to be micromanaged. Tell me what you want. Tell me how you want it done. Tell me your vision, but then give me the autonomy. Give me the responsibility to make it happen. My belief is as long as it comes out just like you want it, give your team, a visionary leader, give their team the opportunity to participate. Let them do it. And if they submit something and you want to add to it, that's fine. Yeah, optimism and resilience. They maintain a positive outlook. This is a visionary leader. They maintain a positive outlook. They are resilient in the face of setbacks, instilling courage and perseverance in their followers. A visionary leader build a team. They make them trustworthy. They build them. They trust them. Number 5, they drive action and execution. This is a visionary leader. Strategic thinking. While focusing on the big picture, they also possess the strategic acumen to break the vision down into actionable steps and guide the journey. So they look at the big picture. Okay, that's your why. That's your why. You begin with the end in mind, as we've heard so many say. Begin with the end in mind. Then you come back, take the big picture, break it up into actionable, achievable steps. Okay, that's what a visionary leader does. They know how to do that. They calculate risk taking. They are willing to take bold, intelligent risks, understanding that significant change often requires stepping into the unknown. A visionary leader will courageously step into the unknown. They remain relentlessly focused on the long-term goal, even when faced with distraction or short-term challenges. Okay, I know I've said a lot, but that's a visionary leader. We're going to come back with some of it. But a visionary leader, you are movers, you're a shaker because you're seeing. You got a vision, but you got to take what you see, leaders, paint it with excitement, paint it with enthusiasm. Get the people who are working with you and the people who will see it, according to Habakkuk, they will run with it. According to Bishop Stewart, they will fund it. So we get it in our mind, but you're able, as leaders, it is important as a leader to be able to clearly articulate where you're going, what you're doing, what you want, what you want, what you want to see happen, the manifestation, what the end is going to look like. An example of a visionary leader was Steve Jobs with Apple. He envisioned technology that was not just functional, but also beautiful, seamlessly integrated into people, like a computer in every home, the iPhone. He envisioned that. Was there mistakes? Yes. The Wright brothers were visionary leaders. And before them, I found out that there was another man, some other people who had tried to build a plane to fly before them. But they quit because it didn't work. The Wright brothers never gave up as visionary leaders of what they saw. Can I help you? Sometimes you may have to do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again until finally you're flying. Okay, Steve Jobs didn't quit. Look how many of us have computers, iPhones. Well, Samsung. I know he's the Apple man, but just look at it. You understand what I'm saying? Just look at it. I want you not to forget your vision. But you know what? You need a vision board. You need to write down what you see. You need to write it down and write it down explicitly. Write all the way to the end. Write your and then write the why of why you see that, or what it's going to accomplish. But please get you a vision board, get you a vision book, get you a vision anything. Just write the vision. What are you seeing? You can't just talk it. You got to show me. You got to show me. Okay, you got to show the people what it is. You got to get them excited. You got to really get them ready to go. Okay, Martin Luther King was a visionary leader. He articulated a powerful vision of racial equality and justice. He saw that. Y'all remember his speech? You see one day little black boys and little black girls holding hands with little white girls and little white boys and all that kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? He saw that. And what did he do? He inspired millions to work non-violently towards a more just society. He inspired millions. Even to this day, 2025, as a visionary leader, what that suggests to me, your vision should carry on even after you're gone. Because I want to let you know, if you got a real vision, it should you shouldn't be able to complete it in one while you're alive. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going, and it's going to keep going. And you should be building and training others to work with you, to go along with you in that spot. Henry Ford was another leader. He envisioned a future where automobiles were accessible to the masses, revolutionizing manufacturing with the assembly line. I found out in my studying that at one time people considered cars to be the devil. They did not want cars because they were used to bicycles. They did not want cars. They thought cars. They thought riding around with four wheels in a box, as they stated in one article I read. That was, oh my God, that was the worst thing ever. But did it stop Henry Ford? No. You can't allow a visionary leader that do not stop leading. They keep leading. In essence, a visionary leader is someone who not only sees the future, but also has the unique ability to build it by inspiring and mobilizing others to join them on the journey. A visionary leader is someone who not only sees the future, but also has the unique ability to build it by inspiring and mobilizing others to join them on the journey. A visionary leader is a mover and a shaker, all right, not by themselves. They get other people who believe in what they're doing, believe in what they're saying, and they inspire them, and then they mobilize them to join them on the journey. They just join them on visionary leadership is a leadership style that is centered around the ability to create and articulate a clear, compelling, and inspiring vision of the future. So it's about seeing what doesn't exist and galvanizing others. A visionary leadership is not about that leader. A visionary leader is always, hear me, always planning to work with others. They're looking to get others to be a part of their team. They're looking to make this happen. Even with Netflix, it wasn't one man doing that. It was two who had the vision, and they came up with it. You understand what I'm saying? It's about seeing what doesn't yet exist and galvanizing others to make that future a reality. You're getting others to work with you, others who believe in you, others who believe in the vision, others who are willing to take risks with you, others who are really, really willing to get in the trenches. Everybody is not a visionary leader. Everyone can't motivate others to do that. And so you have different types of leaders I'm not going to get into all that today because I want to talk about visionary leadership. But you have other leaders, and you know your spot, what type of leader you are. You're able to collaborate with other leaders to make the vision um, um, more able to be manifested. You understand what I'm saying? So a visionary leader have a compelling vision. Their foresight. They have a unique ability to anticipate future trends, challenges, and opportunity. They don't just react to the present; they actively shape the vision. They are innovators. They're innovators. Okay, their vision often involves breaking down from conventional thinking and finding in the innovative solution to problems. You got to be innovative, especially in this day and time, y'all. You got to be innovative. You got to be creative. You got to go outside the box. You really do. But you go outside the box making sense. Okay? You go outside the box making sense. Why are you doing what you're doing? For our women convention, I orchestrated a rally. The goal was the ultimate goal of what I saw for the future. Hundreds of women participating in our women department, not just for that moment, not for that moment, not for that moment, but um, for a long term time, for the next couple of years, or next year anyway, until it's time to redo it again. Okay, but I saw that, and I told them we could get 300 people, 100 women on that line. We had over 100, but the ultimate goal was for the future. But in order to get them to the future, I had to get them to buy into the now. Do you understand? And it takes a visionary leader to be able to get people to buy into the future by participating in the now. They have to participate in the now in order to go with you to the future. Okay? Tell your stories. Tell what will happen. That you're exceptionally, and if you don't know how to tell stories, go watch Little Red Riding Hood or somebody. Go watch those storytelling people. Okay, go watch Bluey and all those things. See how to tell stories and make the stories interesting. Let them be true now. Don't be lying. Don't lie, because you're gonna catch up with you in the long run. Okay, but you got to be passionate. Okay, and don't remember, we're not dictating. You're to achieve. You're empowering your team to innovate and experiment and find their own paths, fostering autonomy and ownership. Let them find their own. Let them find their own path, even in your vision. That's what a visionary leader does. You get people to buy into what's going on. Strategic planning, it is important. Calculated risk taking. All right. Characteristic of a visionary, future oriented. Always looking ahead, anticipating changes and opportunity. Always, always looking ahead, anticipating changes and opportunity. Inspirational and charismatic, able to ignite passion and commitment in others. I believe that probably 95% of the conversation I have with people, they are inspired when they leave me. They are the passion is there. They are there. It is happening. You know why? Because I live an inspiration and charismatic life. All right. Even if I have to do tough love and corrective action or discipline or whatever, it's going to end in love. It's going to end in love. But do not hold back correction. Do not hold back discipline. That doesn't help. Okay, you have to do what you have to do. But a visionary leader, another characteristic of a visionary leader, they're creative, innovative. They encourage new ideas. They encourage the team, the followers, the people around them. They encourage new ideas. Okay. Strategic thinking. They can connect the grand vision to concrete plans and actions. You have to be able to connect the vision to plans and action. You have to have plans and action. It is important. You can't just say, I'm going to go build a pool. How? What's necessary? I want to say this. Even when I first started Dream Builder, the daycare, I didn't calculate anything. I didn't. One of the mothers got fired from her job. We had a vacant building, and not calculating everything, I just opened up the daycare to give her a job and to give some others a job. I didn't know so many things was involved. I wasn't even thinking about that. I just saw, and my mom did a daycare for 45 years. Well, not a daycare, child development center for 45 years. I wasn't thinking. But since I've become better and understanding business more, going to the Jim Moran Institute, participating with LaShawn Gordon with United Partners of Human Services, being talking with other business owners, being around people who know how to do business and all of that stuff and all of that. I come to tell you, it takes planning. It takes strategic planning, concrete planning, and action. Have the vision, but a visionary leader understands that you have to plan. You have to calculate the cost. You have to see what this is going to be. You have to see what that's going to be. You can't just jump off and do something. You got to plan for it. You got to plan for it. Another characteristic is emotionally intelligent. Emotionally intelligent. They understand and manage their own emotion, empathize with others, building strong relationship. Okay, it is important that a visionary leader is emotionally intelligent. You have your emotions under control. A visionary leader sincerely cares about people. If it hurt you, it hurt me. Now that's what Jesus is all about. Jesus is all about that too. He cares about what hurt us. And Jesus was the ultimate visionary leader. And he came and he trained the disciples, later apostles, how to be visionary leaders, how to set. Matter of fact, when he was up there in that garden of Gethsemane and all of that, he said, for the joy that was set, he had an end in mind. We were his end. So he endured the cross. My husband made a point Sunday in church, and he said Jesus could have easily just spoke death away. He could have just easily said death be gone. But he did not. He came and he suffered just like us. He experienced death just like us. So he can take the pain from death away from us. Some kind of way to go like that. Okay? Y'all get the gist? He could have just spoke to death, but he didn't. He had a plan for death. He had a plan for death. He didn't just do it. He planned for death so he can conquer death for us. My Lord. Resilient and overcome our collaborative, value diverse perspective and seek input from others. I don't understand how people want to be solo. Get other people's perspective. Understand what they're saying. Sometimes their perspective will help you see better. Because if you just locked into what you see, you're not headed for good. You're not headed for good. You have the Bible says, in the multitude of counseling, counsel, there is safety. When you get input from others who understand, and as long as you give the complete pictures of everything, you have people see it. You can't collaborate with people if you're not telling the truth about where it is, but you want to seek input from others. Bold and courageous, willing to take calculated risks and navigate without uncertainty. Accountable, take responsibility for action and the impact of the vision. The impact of vision leadership. Let me give you this. I know I'm giving you some good stuff. The impact of vision leadership is it increased engagement and motivation. Employees or your teams are more committed and driven when they understand and believe in the organization's future. You got the more. I was talking with a couple of our team members at the daycare yesterday, and I pitched a vision to them. Man, they were so excited. They were excited. I gave them a future. I gave them a future of what it looked like. I sat in that daycare and I saw the future of what it's going to look like or what it could be. I saw the future. Okay, the impact of visionary leadership enhance innovation and creativity. I keep saying that. A visionary leader enhances your innovation and creativity. It's a culture that embraces new idea, experimentation that leads to groundbreaking solution. Okay, it improved adaptability. Organization with visionary leaders are better equipped to navigate change and respond to evolving market conditions. You want a visionary leader. Our church, the Church of God in Christ, our national church, have Bishop J. Drew Shear, who's our presiding bishop. His He is a visionary leader extraordinary. Our international supervisor of women, Mother Barbara Kuma Lewis, is a visionary leader. They're part of the team. And what have they done? They have gathered other visionary leaders. It's a poor leader who has to do everything, who have to say, I have to know. You want to have other leaders around you who are better equipped to navigate change in some areas because you do not know it. None of us know everything. None of us. A stronger organization culture. When you have a visionary leader, a clear vision unites people around a common purpose, fostering a positive and collaborative environment. Yeah. And it's all, if you notice, everything about a visionary leader is about the people. It is about the people. It's about strengthening the people. I forgot who wrote the book. Please forgive me. But it's about, you got to have the right people in the right seat on the bus. It's not necessarily just to have them on the bus, but they have to be in the right seat. Because you can have a lot of people on the bus. When I say on the bus, it's on your team. But if they're not in the right place, they're not going to help you. They're going to hurt you more than help you. And so what you want to do, you want to make sure that your visionary leadership is leading with a compass. Hear me, not just a clock. A visionary leadership lead with a compass, not just a clock, but a compass. Because a compass show you the direction you're going in. It show you where you are. If you get lost, a compass can direct you back to where you want to be or where you need to be. That's why you have to write your why. You must write your why. Go to the end of your vision. What do you see as the end? What do you see as the end? Come back and put the puzzle together. So you're leading with a compass. It's about inspiring people to build a better future together rather than simply managing the present. A visionary leader is about building a better future together rather than simply managing the present. Yeah. Okay. So I want to give you this as I got a few more minutes and I want to give you this. I got this right here. It said, Unleashing Tomorrow, the power of visionary leadership. Unleashing Tomorrow, the power of visionary leadership. Number one, the spark of tomorrow. It's more than just management. It's the extraordinary ability to see beyond the horizon. Okay, unleashing tomorrow, the power of visionary leadership, seeing beyond the horizon, envision a future that doesn't yet exist. That's it. Okay. That's the power of visionary leadership, seeing beyond the horizon, creating a compelling picture. Articulate that the future with clarity, passion, and purpose. Create a compelling picture. You want them to look at your picture, what you're giving to them about looking beyond the horizon. And you want to do it with passion, with clarity and purpose. And that will ignite a movement. So you're inspiring, mobilizing others to make that bold vision a reality. You got to make that vision a reality by igniting movement. Number two, why visionary leadership matters now. In a world of constant change and uncertainty, visionary leaders are not just desirable, they are essential for driving innovation. Our world is constantly changing. A visionary leader must drive innovation, breaking free from the status quo and pioneer new paths. They're able to navigate. It's important right now so they can navigate this disruption, guiding our organization through complex challenging and emerging opportunities, fostering engagement, giving people a profound sense of purpose and belonging. Okay, all of this is why we need innovation now, visionary leadership, why it matters now. Why it matters now. Achieving transformative growth, moving beyond incremental improvement to create significant impact, shaping the future, actively building the world we want to live in, actively building the world we want to live in. Someone told me that Elon Musk, I think that's his name, was building him a city in Texas. We're building him a whole city in Texas. And you know what? He see that thing. He envisioned it. So my thing is, shape the future you want to live in. Why we need it now is the core of vision, crafting your North Star, as I was told. A powerful vision isn't just a dream, it's a strategic beacon. And so you start with the why. What fundamental problem are you solving? What profound impact do you want to make? Dream big and think bold. Dream big and think bold. Don't be limited by current constraints. Imagine the ideal future state. And then make it vivid and tangible. Use descriptive language, metaphor, storytelling to help others feel and see your vision. Keep it concise and memorable. Okay? A truly great vision can often be captured in a few powerful sentences. I see people, I see you walking around living your dream. You have put the time in. You are Mr. or Mrs. or Doctor. You are owning that business. You are making it happen. You are. And you have you have within you. That's what a visionary leader does. That's why it's important. That's why visionary leaders are important right now. They have to get you to see and own and see yourself in the future. They have to. They make sure it's adaptable. The vision is your destination. The route might change. So be open to refining as new information emerging. But the vision, where you're going, that destination is there. That destination is there. On the plane, I like to watch on the screen that they have in the seat where the plane is, and you see it moving, and they show you it's moving. And guess what? It's going faster than it seems on the screen. On the screen, it's going faster, but you get to see it moving. Can I tell you this? When you write your plan out, when you put it there, when you make it clear, when you're sharing it with others, you can see it moving. You can see it moving. Number 4, the DNA of a visionary leader. What qualities set these leaders apart? Foresight, the ability to anticipate trends and opportunities, inspirational communication, strategic acumen, translating grand ideas into actionable plan, emotional intelligence, resilience, courage and risk taking, open-mindedness, embracing new ideas and diverse perspective. Please, I want to help the leaders. Do not get lost and say, well, that's just me. That's just macro. No, don't do that. You're limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself. Your idea may be great to you. I think it's Shark Tank or one of those movies or one of those shows. When you pitch your ideas to them, you think it's really good, but sometimes they don't buy into it because then they give you suggestion to go back and make it right. Jamal Roberts, who won American Idol, and different ones say that he Sunday Best let him down. They didn't get him. They didn't. Well, I went back and listened to him on Sunday Best. They weren't wrong. Not in my opinion. They weren't wrong. But you know what he said he did? He took their advice. He went back, took their advice, followed what they did, and what did he do? He won the American Idol with the highest numbers of votes ever. But if he would have stayed where he was with Sunday Best saying, oh, I know what I could do. I know. You can't tell me I can't sing. Can't tell me I can't. No. He took it. He listened to their ideas and their perspective. Be open-minded. And that's a good thing about a visionary leader. They want to hear other people's perspective. They want to. They're not just locked into theirs. I like to talk to people. I like to talk to people who have something to talk about, who make good sense. They ignite they inspire action. Be the chief storyteller. A vision is only powerful if it's shared and acted upon. Be the chief storyteller. Empower ownership. Foster a culture of trust. Get people to come in. Connect daily tasks to the big picture. Help everyone see how their contribution directly advance the vision. Help people see how their contribution directly advance the vision. Then celebrate the progress. Acknowledge milestone, achievement. Celebrate people. Celebrate people on your team. Celebrate the little accomplishment. Thank them for the little steps. It's just like your baby, parents. Oh, Lily took her first step. Lily got a lot of more steps to do before she started walking. But what encourages Lily? When you clap for that first step? She fall down, you help up, and say, come on, Lily. What I do with children, they fall. I'm going to tell you how you can keep children from crying too. Y'all listen to this. When they fall, say, oh, you all right? Clap. They'll get back up and start and try again, even if they have tears in their eyes. They would do this. Navigate the storm, overcoming challenges. The path of a visionary leader is rarely smooth. Oh man, okay, I got to go just now, but it's rarely smooth. You're gonna have some obstacles. I had somebody say, Pastor Judy, I wish I was honey, and my husband often say too, if you want to be like somebody or you want to do this, you got to go through all of their trials. You got to be able to handle their trials and their hardship and everything they went through. Life ain't easy. Being successful is not easy. Accomplishing things are not easy. Being a visionary leader isn't easy. Can you handle jealousy? Even within your own family? Can you handle that? Can you handle people who you thought would support you who don't? Can you handle that? Can you handle it seem like ain't nothing going over? Yes, you can. Why? Because you're a leader and you're going to learn from your setbacks. View failure not as endpoint, but as crucial data points for adaptation and improvement. That's all. Learn from your setback. I won't do that again. That did not help me. I need to be better here. I could have, I'm learning. This needs to be applied. This is the type of, you learn that. Cultivate agility. Be prepared to pivot strategy while staying true to the core value. Okay, there was some things I really wanted to give to you. I really wanted to give to you. Learn how to pivot. Go watch the NBA playoff starting tomorrow night, Thursday night, and you pivot. You stay in the same place. You keep one foot on the ground and in place as you move around to see where you're going to put the ball. That's what pivot is. And that's what you have to do. You keep one place in, you keep that Y locked down on the ground. You keep that Y locked down. Keep that You keep that foot locked down. That's your Y. And then you keep going. Build a strong support system. Surround yourself with diverse thinkers, mentors, and trusted advisors. Maintain an unwavering resolve. Okay, when visionary leaders thrive, the benefits are profound. And so I want you all to understand your visionary, or I want to conclude with this rather. Your visionary journey begins now. Every leader has the potential to be visionary. Reflect, learn, connect, act. The future is not something you enter, it's something you create. And as a visionary leader, you're a creator. Okay? Remember, visionary leaders see the future now and prepare for it with every step. That's real talk. Hey, thank you for joining in with me for this hour. Thank you for allowing me to talk with you. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I know that you have been blessed. I know that you feel this. I know that you're going to accomplish more. I want you to start with a vision board, whether it's the board, where you write it or whatever, but get you a vision board and write it out and plan where you're going. All right. Join me every Tuesday night for Bible study at the Changes at 7:30, and every Sunday with Superintendent Jeremy Andrell at Life Changes at our 11 a.m. morning worship service. I want to invite you to be my guest this Sunday at Life Changes. Sunday is Pentecost Sunday. People all over, they're getting ready for it, or they're getting ready for Pentecost Sunday. And Sunday is Pentecost Sunday all over the world. I think that's the 57th day from Pentecost. And so Sunday is Pentecost Sunday. So go to church. Let's celebrate. Let's give God a good glory, because a whole lot happened at Pentecost. All right. Hey, I love you. Don't forget Wednesday night. I would love for you to join me at our Women Empowerment Infusion Symposium. That's next Wednesday, 7:30 to 9:15. In the meantime, listen, go be the leader that you're destined and created to be. God created you to be a leader. So go do it. Envision a future. You can't, if you don't see it, you never can see it until you see it. You never will see it until you see it. That's real talk.
Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio.